So hello and welcome to Domi Tries This. I hope you brought your cuppa. If everything looks familiar today, it should. We had a long day on the day that I did my foundation filming. So if you haven't seen this look yet, you will see it again soon. I chose to just not even make an effort to do anything different. It's getting kind of late over here. Like I said, it's been a day. Today's coffee mug, as I had mentioned before, it came from my husband on Valentine's. It's one of the very few Valentine's coffee mugs I actually have. And today's tea isn't much different. I did try to dress it up, but it is the Stash Chocolate Orange Tea. That's what I started off with. But I had drunk some down, so I added some more water and a touch more sugar, and then I added the Stash Cinnamon Vanilla Tea. So I don't think I've ever actually combined these two teas, particularly not with two of one tea and one of another. I usually only go to a maximum of 2 tea bags, so it'll be interesting to see how it tastes. Thing is, it hasn't been steeping very long, or at least the new cinnamon vanilla hasn't been steeping very long. So I suspect we're going to get a lot of the chocolate orange opening, and then hopefully we'll get quite a bit more of the cinnamon vanilla later, and then we'll see how they really blend. But for now, I'm going to take a sip of tea. Yeah, it's pretty much the chocolate orange. It might be a touch of cinnamon towards the back end. We're going to just sit that down and let it steep for a while longer, and hopefully that cinnamon will work its way in and it'll end up being very, very good. Should be. I love the cinnamon vanilla mixed with the regular chocolate. I've just never tried it with the chocolate orange, I don't think. Anyway, so today is a mail opening. Some of the stuff, well, all of this is stuff I've ordered, and I know that I said I was on a low buy, and I kind of am, really. I have more stuff coming in, but almost all of it is repurchases, almost all of it. And I do have a repurchase in here, and everything else that I bought on sale. So it's all stuff, well, with a couple exceptions, it's all stuff that I really wanted. I made sure it was on sale, although with one of them, Juvia's Place, I got it on sale for 30%, and then 2 weeks later they had a 40% sale. Why? Anyway, I am trying to, even though I'm buying things that I really want and all of that, I am trying to get them on sale if they're new. They're new to me, I should say. I also have a repurchase, and I have something, I don't know what it is. But we'll start with the repurchase. This is from Camera Ready Cosmetics. I think I have mentioned before, I haven't even tried to get anything open yet. I think I've mentioned before that my Holy Grail eyeshadow primer is the Kryolan Professional Eyeshadow Primer. Unfortunately, it appears that they are starting to phase it out. I have been to the site a couple of times in the recent days to try to order it. The price had gone up, and I wanted to order it, and it's been out of stock. And it's been consistently out of stock. So, did a hunt. Okay, so Camera Ready, like, buried it. But I did a hunt, and I went ahead and picked up another package of it to use when the one that I have now is gone. I don't know when the one now I have will be gone. I used to just use it on my eye, the one I've had for a while. I've had for at least a year, and but I'd only been using it on my eyes most of that time. Because I wear glasses, I actually got a tip from Pampered Wolf on how to make your foundation stick better if you have glasses. And part of that is to you get rid of any oils on your face, you apply your face primer, you use a setting spray, and then before you apply your foundation, you apply an eyeshadow primer. And that seems to have been working for me very well. So now I'm using more of it because I put it across the bridge of my nose, and I actually put it under my eyes too, because with my eye issues, I do have it doesn't always stand up to my eye issues, but it does help reduce the amount of problems. It used to be, before I started putting it under my eyes, it used to be I would lose everything in here, this whole area, and now I just usually use it right in the corner. So yeah, I intend to buy another one in another month or two, because if they are phasing it out, I want to make sure I have backups for a while, because I don't want to have to look for a new one. But so that's one thing I got. The price did go up on that, so that's one of the few things that I got at a higher price. My unknown is from SQ Post. I don't know what this is. It's probably a sample I ordered. I get samples from Tri-Spree. I get samples from Preen.me. I get samples from a bunch of different places. Most of them I have to apply for. See what this is. This was a free Essie. This is a free Essie nail polish. It's a beautiful color. Gorgeous. I have tried the smaller nail polishes. This promotion went on for a couple of days, I think. I think they got wiped out pretty quickly, though. But this is in the color... Where's your color? On the lid. This is in the color Stop, Drop, and Shop, number 1523. It's a very pretty color. Like I said, this is a freebie that came in. I need to do my nails. I might use this one. I've been having some issues lately. I keep hitting them on things, and as a result of hitting them on things, I've been breaking them. But it's got a nice consistency. It's not really thin and watery. I've noticed the really watery ones are just problematic for me. I don't know why. They're just a pain in the butt. But anyway, this was for free, and it's a very pretty color, and I'm looking forward to playing with that. This is from ColourPop, and I'm sure some of my Facebook ladies already know what it's going to be. I mean, if they've been on my Facebook for very long, they should know what it's going to be. I've been wanting this since it came out at Christmas. And it went on sale, and it's been on sale a couple of times, and I thought that this time was going to be it. Making sure there's nothing else in the package. Nothing else in the package. The package has spewed on me little gray stuff. Go away. So I thought that this was going to be it for it, but now it's back up to regular price. I am wondering if they're going to make the Chasing Rainbows part of their permanent collection a bit longer, because honestly, it seems to me that they've been getting rid of everything except the palette. Everything else seems to have been staying on sale. I might be wrong about that. I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to the lippies. So this is the same card I got the last time I got a ColourPop. I got this one, I think I got it for $16. I might have gotten it for a little less than that, but I think it was $16. So this is the Chasing Rainbows. This was part of their Christmas collection for 2018, and I saw this and went, that's beautiful. And I love how they have this slide, this casing over it. Oh, that's kind of neat. So the ColourPop and the little clouds are on the plastic cover. It does not come with a mirror. It says keep your head in the clouds on the inside. What is that? Oh, there's a smudge. But there's that. Those colors are gorgeous. And you can kind of see a little bit of Christmas in there. We've got a dark red, we've got a green, got a yellow, we've got a shiny blue. These are beautiful. So I can see a couple colors I might have trouble with, but overall I was very excited because there's a lot more colors in it than most of ColourPop's palettes. And that was the other thing I really liked. So let's take a look at some swatches. Okay, so I'm going across the top, starting with this one here. I'm going to go that way. that first matte looks pretty powdery and it won't show up on my skin anyway. That's no surprise, right, guys? So that's that first line. That first color is up here. It's just too pale to see on my skin. That yellow looks like it's going to be really, really nice. Really hard to get yellows to work on my skin. So nice to see one that's so pigmented on my skin. That's beautiful. And then we have the next row. They all feel like they have the usual ColourPop texture to them. They're nice and soft and smooth. That pink is beautiful. Okay, that very last pink didn't show up very well. So this is the second row. That pink is really gorgeous. But there's another pink down here. You can see the shine from it, but you can't really see it on my skin. Maybe it's meant to be a topper. In my case, it may have to be a topper. All right, let's take a look at this second row. I mean, this second, we just did the second row. Let's take a look at our third row. The greens in here are eating me up. So that's that third row. I cannot swatch to save my life. Those greens are beautiful. We got yet another color that's not showing up on my skin. But you know what? We're looking at 15 colors. Yeah, 15 colors, of which only 3 are problematic in terms of showing up on my skin. Oh my. Some of them don't want to come off. I'm going to have dark green smooches on my skin for a while here. Anyway, oh no, I got them. But I was saying, so there's 15 colors, 3 of them are problematic, and that's this one, and this one, and this one here. This one and this one are no surprise. That this lighter pink is a problem, is a bit disappointing. But when you spend, you know, $12 to $16 on a palette and only 3 of the colors don't work and the rest of them are gorgeous, then I'm not going to complain. This is going to go in my bottom drawer with all of my other need to play with it, test it, and talk about it. I probably will try to bring this out as soon as I'm done with the ones that I'm working on right now. Or it might end up becoming in one of my Amy Brown 1 palette, 1 month palettes. We'll see. It's a beautiful palette. Although the next ones, there's 2, are also beautiful palettes, and I know this. And the first one of these I actually initially was not interested in until Lacey of Spooky Lips and Fat Hips swatched it and showed it off, and I went, holy cow. And yeah, and then Juvia's Place wouldn't put it on sale for the longest time because it was brand new. And anybody that's part of the Facebook group probably knows what I'm talking about. They've been part of it and paying attention over there. And Juvia's Place is the one that likes to do the peanuts. Lots of peanuts. And now I have peanuts all over the place. Thank you, Juvia. Okay, so this is going to be the Tribe. Here's the box. Like I said, I initially was not interested. It does have blues and greens, which are gorgeous. But I initially kind of went, okay, I have blues and greens. But this is Juvia quality, which so far has not disappointed me. Even the shades that shouldn't show up on my skin do really well in general. And 2, like I said, Lacey swatched it and I was done. I was done. That was it. It was over. So there's the cover. I really love their artwork. I do wish that they would put mirrors in their things, but they don't. And honestly, I don't think I have anything in this lime green, but here is the palette. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I don't know what we have going on out there, but there is lots of like revving of engines and stuff. People with noisy cars driving by. They can stop now. Anyway. We are going to swatch top on down, so just going straight across. They have the usual feel of Juvia palettes. They're not swatching as well for me. I'm not sure why. I'm sure they'll work really well over primer, which I could probably put down. But we'll see. And they are the mattes, so I'm not overly upset. I don't use a lot of mattes. We all know that. Right? Right. We're just going to do it this way. Oh, look at that. Pretty. That central shade didn't come up that much. Ooh. Ah. Those are gorgeous. Those are gorgeous. Those three did really well, except for the one in the middle, but when I look at it, I can see why. It's kind of a rust, it's kind of an orangey brown, and it's very close to my skin tone. It is there. When I look at it, I can see it, but it is probably being overshadowed a little bit. There, you can kind of see it. But that's a skin tone problem. That's not a Juvia problem. And let's do our last line. I should do it this way every time. Beautiful. So the only ones that I had any real issues with, even in terms of the mattes, because there were two other mattes in there that showed up just fine. This brown and this green here are matte. So the ones I had issues with are the ones up top. Things that make you go, But it is a beautiful palette. I am looking forward to trying it and using it. Again, we'll have to go into my drawer to be played with for future. Beautiful. Just beautiful. So thank you, Lacey, for making me want to buy something that I actually initially didn't want to buy. It's okay, girl. I love collecting them too. And Juvia's Place quality is pretty good. Most of their palettes are too brown for me. Most of them. And one of these days, I'm going to get the what is it? The Dolce and the Mini Magic, because those have colors. The Dolce is pastel though, and that worries me. Pastels don't work on my skin too well. So, but one of these days, I might get those. Maybe. We'll see. Effectively, I don't need them. All right, so this is from Alamar. You all know I have the original palette they put out, what, a year ago, a year and a half ago, something like that. And they came out with a new one, and I was like, I really want it, but I needed to wait. They finally put the palette on sale, so I went ahead and picked up the new Alamar palette. I'm telling you guys. But Alamar is one of those, it's like, you've got to, I wanted to keep up with them. I really did. I'm trying to get in here. Why did you guys have to make this difficult? Oh, come on. Okay, there. I can cut it there. Why didn't I cut it before I started? So this came from Alamar. Oh, I love the way they wrap them. That's pretty. I can feel the bubble wrap inside too. Not that this tissue paper will survive the opening, because it's tissue paper and it's taped. It's taped like a Christmas present. Love it. Love the cover already. Let me get the other one real quick. So for anyone who doesn't have the original Alamar palette, we actually got this in our BoxyCharm 1 month last year, soon after it came out. They better not send the new one. I've just bought it and I won't know what to do. Anyway, so this is the original packaging of the original palette. It's all nice and gold, but plain on the outside with just Alamar on the front. All of the actual packaging decoration is on the inside. It's very pretty. And of course, those are the colors. I actually really enjoy this palette. I don't use it nearly as much as I should probably, but considering how many palettes I have, that's probably no surprise. I'm telling you, I'm a junkie. But that's the original palette for anybody who hasn't seen it or doesn't have it. It's a gorgeous palette. The only shade that I have any problem with is El Malecon up here. It's kind of, for me, this is kind of flaky. It has a lot of fallout on my face. I end up with glitter everywhere. But the other shades are really, really nice. A lot of people reported issues with the mattes. I had no problems with the mattes, and I hate mattes. Well, I shouldn't say I hate mattes. I don't particularly like mattes, so the mattes in here were just fine as far as I was concerned. Well, for the new palette, they changed it up. Yes, I'm still trying to get it open. Because we all know me, I cannot open things, right? And of course, they taped it really well, which is fine. I'd rather have it taped really well and arrive in good condition than to have them not tape it really well and have it be just... So the box is, I'm hoping the inside, the actual palette matches the box. I love this coloring. It's very pretty. And I'm not a big pink person, but the pinks on against that nice dark green background look very gorgeous. Hold on, here we go. Okay, so they went with the same thing where their outside packaging is very plain. They have Alamar across the front. And then you open it up and all of the... Oh, this one includes a mirror. This one includes a mirror. So, all of the pattern is on the inside of the palette. They've included a mirror this time. The last one didn't include a mirror. These are our shades. And we have... It's pretty similar to the other one in the terms that there are 4... It's pretty similar to the other one in that there are 4 shimmery shades and 4 mattes. So this is actually the top of the palette. I have it like this so I don't blind you with the mirror. I'm going to go from here to here across. So we'll do our 4 shimmery shades first. Oh, this green is beautiful. Oh, I'm already in love. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I think, yeah, looking at that, that's very similar to the same shade in to the one in Juvia's, in where it is kind of on the orange side of brown, but because it's brown, it's not showing up on my skin tone so well. My skin tone, where browns go to die. I hope that performs better on the eyes. It probably does. That's beautiful. Here's the green I was talking about. Look at that. Oh, I love that color. I love that color. I'm hoping this yellow works. Please work yellow. Please work yellow. I really want the yellow to work. So we've got a yellow, a pink. These feel a little on the drier side. Got sort of a... Oh, that one feels really dry. Whoa. All right, so here's the yellow. I think I could build it up on a primer to get it to work. It would definitely, we'll have to see. Yellows, I won't hold a yellow against them. Yellows, like browns, are just problematic for me. And here's the pink. These are all mattes. It's beautiful. Now this is the one that felt really, really dry. I guess drier is better. Look at that. And here's the last shade, which is a black. Not the blackest of blacks, but these are really nicely performing mattes, at least without the primer. Looking forward to playing with that one too, so that one will go into my drawer as well. And I think I'll do all of my swatching like that in the future, so we can all discover it together. That's gorgeous. Anyway, so I got this one on sale. I can't remember what the price was. As with some of the other stuff, they didn't include a receipt. The only one that included a receipt was ColourPop, and they didn't even include a price on it. Okay. Anyway, so that's the Alomar palette, and that's the end of my mail opening. Really looking forward to playing with the new palettes. Very happy to have the nail polish for the future. Yay, it's a pretty color. And then also a backup of this is always a good thing. So like I said, I'm planning to get at least 2 or 3 more, because if they're going out, if they're not going to make it anymore, I want it on hand. I want it on hand. I may have to take one of my little drawers over here that doesn't have much in it and start using it for, you know, holding on to this stuff. I hope you like what you've seen, and that if you're not a subscriber, that you will subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. I upload 4 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And every now and then I do have a bonus video. Every now and then. So you'll want to hit the notification bell to know when those come along. If you're part of the notification squad, you'll want to check your bell and your subscription, because apparently people are being unsubscribed right and left from all kinds of people, as well as having bells no longer functioning. I'm telling you guys, I still get it. I'll get a video on a notification. When I go to see the video, the notifications are off. So yes, you want to check those notification bells. Don't know what's up with YouTube. I think they could fix it, but I don't know. Apparently, it's a lot harder than we thought. And if you don't subscribe, well, you know, we'd be sad. But you're always welcome to come back and join us again. And if you do come back, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. Come on, Cinnamon. Don't let me down. I actually feel like I'm getting more of the vanilla. It's quite possible that because I only used 1 bag of the cinnamon vanilla, that's why it's not really coming in very strongly. I'm getting more of the vanilla than I am of the cinnamon, which is unusual for that tea, but it could just be this combination. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think next time we will try 1 of the chocolate orange and 1 of the cinnamon vanilla and see how that works out. Anyway, still a good tea. We'll still drink it up because I love me my tea, and I hope we'll see you again soon. You all have a great day.